In both the churches of the East and of the West, Palm Sunday, also called Passion Sunday in the West, is celebrated on the final Sunday of Lent. Palm Sunday serves as a vestibule to allow us to pause and reflect between the desert of Lent and the great majesty of Holy Week. The blessing, distribution, and procession with palms recalls a triumphant entry of Jesus into Jerusalem, where the crowds welcomed him, saying, "Hosanna in the highest, blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord." The procession moves us bodily forward into Holy Week with Jesus, and if we are present and prayerful, places us within the crowd, cheering and following in the footsteps of our Lord. The long and dramatic reading of Christ's Passion from the Garden of Gethsemane to the crucifixion also places us in a terrifying way amongst those crowds as well, yelling, "Crucify him, crucify him." And if we're present and prayerful during the reading of the Passion, we are the Roman soldier that thrusts the lance into Christ's side, the repentant thief, and we are present with the Virgin Mary and the beloved disciple at the foot of the cross. Palm Sunday is sometimes called Passion Sunday. Passion comes from the Latin patio, which means suffering. It's where we get the word compassion, compatio, to suffer with. For in true compassion, we enter into the suffering of others and bear it with them in love. Passion Sunday, therefore, calls us to unite ourselves more deeply with Christ by entering more deeply into his suffering with him. Passion Sunday also calls on us to reflect upon the suffering of others in our community, nation, and world, and to see Christ's suffering in them. It calls us to consider whether we want to be people who contribute to the suffering of others or Christians who work to relieve the suffering of our brothers and sisters as we would labor to relieve the suffering of our own Christ. Do we shout, "Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord," or do we shout, "Crucify him, crucify him"? Do we carry his cross and wipe his bloody face, or do we give him gall and vinegar to drink instead of actually quenching his thirst? Lastly, Passion Sunday calls on us to reflect on our own suffering and to find comfort in the truth that our suffering unites us with the humanity of Jesus and of all people.